What's up YouTube? Welcome back to How To Knot. Seth here with another tutorial. Today we're going to show you how to tie A-buck 196 and 197. It involves taking a hammer up, I guess your construction job site or whatever you need. It's basically just a rope knot that goes around a hammer so you can hoist that thing right up. There's two of them. I'll show you both of them. Use whatever one you like and let's get into the tutorial. Alright, so what we're going to start with is just our hammer and our rope. So I don't know how many times you're going to be at the top of the construction site and have a rope to throw down for your hammer, but if you find yourself in that scenario, then this is the knot for you. This knot is from the Ashley's Book of Knots in the occupational section from the construction worker. So yeah, let's get to it. The first one starts with just two single hitches. It's pretty simple. So you're going to take your rope, and here's our hammer here. We're going to come around this first part here of the hammer, okay? Just going around and going up. Then we're going to cross over, just like a little X here. We're going to go around, and then we're going to go back under on top, just right through there. And then I'm just going to pull that tight. All right, there you go. And this first one's here. Okay. So now, if you can see, hitch 1 on the back of the hammer, hitch 2 on the front of the hammer, and then the tension comes from the top, and you can pull it away. I'm not going to show you me pulling it straight up, but it does go straight up. So how it works, really the two single hitches, the tension's here going straight up, okay? It applies all the tension on the bottom of the hammer here, and then the second hitch is just kind of to reinforce it, because if your tension's straight up on the back of the hammer here on the single hitch, you can't really slide this off the end of the hammer all the way if there's tension straight up from pulling it upwards, because this single hitch is here and the single hitch is preventing this from sliding all the way back. So that's the only reason you have this here, but it's just preventative so that your first hitch doesn't slide off. And I'll show you a little bit of a stronger one, A-buck 197, that I think you should use if you ever find yourself in this scenario. So it's really simple. It starts with like a little kind of slip knot, so we're just going to make our loop there, and then we're just going to tie an overhand knot around just like a standing in here. So I'm just going to go around it, okay? And then I'm going to disregard it and just tie an overhand knot right here. That's it, okay? And then you have your little loop and it closes, okay? And then, yeah, we're going to take the back of the hammer here, put that little loop around, give it a little pull, tighten, there you go. And then we're just going to do a single hitch on the front of the hammer here. So what that's going to look like is you're probably not going to have the end of the rope, so you're just going to have to do it by tying a loop and just like kind of inverting it. So you tie the loop, okay, turn it, hammer, and up. I don't know if you saw that. So here's the loop that I just made, and I'm just going to turn it, put the end of the hammer through it, and then there you're ready to hoist straight up. This works super well just because it's a single hitch here, and then it's got that slip knot on the back just in case, because if this pops off, so like this, and then there's the slip knot, and this is just tightening. The more tension's on it. So as long as you're not bouncing this hammer on the rope up and down all the way up the job site, I think either of these knots will be perfect for you if you find yourself in this predicament. I'm sure these knots can be used for many other things. It doesn't have to be a hammer, it could be whatever you want. But just remember, two single hitches, get the second hitch just to reinforce there. And then on the second knot there, it's that slip knot that's preventative in case that first hitch fails. If you liked this comeback of How To Knots, back with the Ashley's Book of Knots series, make sure to hit that like, subscribe what you want to see. Tell me what kind of videos you want to see. Do you want to see like in nature with applications, or do you like at the work table, whatever. You just tell me what you want to see and I'll make it. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye-bye.